Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Time Talkers. I'm Brock Thornton.
I'm Tommy Haley.
I'm Maisie.
Yes, Maisie is just kind of part of the group permanently. I think we've said this before, but...
Yeah.
So, we'd like to officially welcome Maisie
You
to Big Time Talker. Well,
last time you were like, welcome to our club.
Oh,
welcome to
I
our
don't
club.
remember. I don't remember. Well, we're just going to keep doing it forever at this point.
Okay.
Starting off a little bit different than we normally do. Usually, we'd get right into sports, but sports was kind of...
It's kind of blah this week.
It was.
Yeah, it was very It was just very passerby.
And
Nothing...
I think the most fun that we had last week was talking about Christmas, being celebrated too early on the podcast. Macy has some things she sounds like she wants to say to Mr. Tommy here.
Not really to Tommy.
What,
it's just the hint of like...
What, that my grandparents are actually putting up their Christmas stuff?
Already have it up.
Well, I sent you a message, and I sent both of you a message. Why?
I'm not pissed about it.
I'm not happy about it either.
I just was like, wow, it's kind of like a coincidence that we talked about this last week, and now Tommy's grandparents are like...
Well, I gave you guys a good reason. It's because in about
a week and a half or so, around on the 21st is when I leave for New Orleans. Yeah, we won't be going to that Cowboys game. Because he'll be gone.
Yeah, I completely forgot.
So that Tuesday we'll have to discuss.
So they just want to put their Christmas stuff up, and it's just
so it's done.
So that way it's done sooner rather than later. Am I happy about it? No, not really.
I wasn't saying you'd be happy about it.
Am I fine with them putting up their stuff now? Yeah, absolutely. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, I figured Macy probably wanted to.
Well, I'm kind of also
I also gave her a heads up.
Yeah, I know. But I kind of just was irritated when I went to the store last night and I automatically heard Christmas music playing.
Yeah, that's a whole other
That's a whole nother let's shove it down your throat.
Mariah Carey has.
Shut your mouth.
I think it was that song playing too.
Was it just that song or was it just the other ones?
I think it was that. I didn't hear
because
it was while I was walking out of the store. Because, Walmart has the radio that plays outside. So it was that song while I was walking outside to my car.
We also checked to see if, certain stations, 94.9 is the Christmas station. We did, just to make sure that they weren't playing Christmas music. Spoiler alert, they weren't.
No, we turned it on and Sweet Dreams were playing. So.
Yeah, Sweet Dreams was playing.
Not the Marilyn Manson one, though.
No.
Womp.
I do prefer that version as well.
Yeah.
Again,
the original version was better in the X-Men films for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it really was. I think they hyped up the beat in it, though. Didn't they?
Do.
No, that's that entire scene with Quicksilver.
Yeah, I know, but they had to have,
good.
Hyped up the beat in it, though. I feel like.
Yeah. So, instead of going right into sports, we decided, let's do a top 5 to get us to get to know us a little bit better. A top 5 of our favorite candies. Now, who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. All right, Macy, go with your number 5.
My number 5?
Yes, we're going in reverse order.
Oh, it's frozen Reese's.
Okay.
No, I have to agree. Those things are...
They are good.
Those things slap.
Reese's by themselves, they're meh, but frozen ones, they hit different, I feel like.
Have you ever had deep fried Reese's?
No, I've had deep fried Oreos, though. Those ones kind of made me sick, so I feel like anything deep fried is going to make me sick.
I'm not going to lie, deep fried Reese's aren't too bad.
I've never even heard... Wait, really?
Yes.
I've never even heard of that.
Yes.
I've heard of deep fried Oreos and all that.
Yeah, but isn't there a candy shop in the plaza?
Possibly.
That does deep fried... Or maybe that's something double dipped Twinkies or something like that. I can't remember.
I know people deep fry Twinkies, which is
it's double dipped ding dongs or something. I don't know.
Could be.
But I know there's a chocolate place.
Tommy, would you like to go next?
God, I couldn't find the name, but I remember it. You know those those lollipops that have the gum in the middle of it?
Oh my god, are they blow pops?
Blow pops.
Blow pops, that's the name of it. The sour apple one. Just the blow pops in general. My personal favorite, sour apple, but all of them, top tier.
Yes,
mine was cherry for some reason.
Mine was sour apple.
Blue. The blue one. I love that one.
When did they make a blue one?
They made a blue one. It was pretty good.
All I remember is I think they had a watermelon one, a cherry one, a green apple one, and then the grape one.
The green apple one.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
The green apple one is the best.
grape one? Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the grape one.
The green apple one, the best.
All right.
Top tier.
Yeah.
What's yours?
My number 5, it's pretty basic. It's M&M's.
Oh my god.
I love-
That is pretty
that is
basic.
very basic.
It's not even like...
That
like,
even crack my top 5.
I can down M&M's like...
Oh, don't get me wrong. I can do the
Yeah.
exact same thing. I can down them like
well,
it's nothing.
if I pick M&M's, it has to be the coffee nut M&M's. I can't do regular M&M's.
See, if I were to pick M&M's, it'd either be the regular ones, the peanut ones, or the peanut butter ones.
Oh.
All right.
But if they don't have the regular ones, I'm grabbing a bag of the peanut ones.
All right.
The
Fair
peanut
enough.
ones are the best ones, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Macy, you're number 4.
Okay, this is very weird. Sweet and sour Twizzlers. Have you ever had them?
Sweet and sour Twizzlers?
I'm not
Yeah.
a fan of Twizzlers.
Okay,
I'm
so,
fine
like-
with regular Twizzlers. I've never heard of this.
Okay, so like...
Enlighten us.
I will, because not everyone freaking knows about them. So, there's red Twizzlers and there's yellow Twizzlers in it. And the yellow Twizzlers taste like lemon and the red ones taste like strawberry. So sweet and
So
sour.
it's like strawberry lemonade.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
the
and,
red,
like, there's
the
some-
red and yellow
yeah,
ones.
no, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
And they're like stuffed with like the flavoring too. Like, kind of like taffy inside of it.
Oh, okay. I
Kind
got
of
you.
like
I
taffy,
got
but
you.
not exactly like taffy. But those
Sweet
are like...
Tarts do something like that?
They do, I do believe.
Do they?
That sounds like something Sweet Tarts would do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but those are my number 4.
All right. Tommy, you're number 4?
Skittles.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Like regular Skittles?
No, like the wild berry ones.
Okay, there you go.
I was gonna be like, you're pretty basic.
That
about
or the
Skittles.
tropical ones. The tropical ones are pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but like, you know, when you go to an airport and you're like, you don't know what to get, and you just see this big old giant bag of Skittles.
Well, I haven't been to the airport since I was
Well,
like
like,
12.
but like, if you go to the airport, like, but if you go to the airport, you see these giant like bags of like the wild berry tropical, like the tropical ones.
Yeah.
I gotta get a bag of the wild berry.
All right. My number 4 is gum.
like
Now,
a
like,
specific
hold on,
gum?
now you
Juicy fruit.
now, okay, I was
Juicy
about to say,
fruit.
Juicy fruit.
I wouldn't.
Juicy fruit is
Juicy
like-
fruit, double bubble, Hubba Bubba, what was,
Double Bubble.
yeah, double bubble,
Was that the one that was in that little curly thing
I
and it came out like
the
like a
tape,
strip-
that
the
they
tape?
also made that, yes.
Okay.
Also Big League Chew. So I'm just
No,
throwing in
hold on,
like a
hold
whole
on,
bunch of
hold on.
gum.
Now, what kind of big league chew?
Yes.
Just yes on any of them?
Nope, that's not a correct answer. You
Well,
have to be very specific.
okay.
There are
Okay.
there are different kinds of big league chew people.
The original then.
Wow, you're so basic.
I'm sorry, it's
I mean,
still
he's
Big
kind
League
of
Chew.
basic for listing off Juicy Fruit as the first
But
one.
as a person who likes big league chew, that's so basic.
What, are you Sour Apple?
I feel like he's great.
Or are you the wild? No, there's no grape.
Yeah, there
Big League
is.
Chew.
No, there
Big
is-
League Chew?
no, yeah,
Yeah,
there is
there
a
is.
grape.
Wow,
There's been a
alright.
grape one.
Yeah, I've had it before. It's actually not that bad.
Now, again, I'm saying this as a former baseball player, and that's all that we would chew in the dugouts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but like, how could you just
We just
automatically
do that.
jump to Juicy Fruit? Like, that's the one
I wouldn't
chew gum.
consider
that
that to be like a candy type of gum.
Okay, well then fine. I'll go ahead and strike Juicy Fruit
I
from
wouldn't.
it, and I'll
Would
go...
you consider that a candy type of gum? I wouldn't
No,
consider
because
it.
like as a kid, like I wasn't like, oh yeah, I want Juicy Fruit. Oh my god, do you remember? Sorry, way off topic, but the Skittles gum. Do you remember that?
I do remember Skittles gum.
Oh my god, they did make gum.
Yeah.
They're starting to make lifesavers now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
like
pretty
the
cool.
like not the hard not like the hard
Are you talking about the gummy
like the gummy
lifesavers?
ones. Like the gummy ones.
Wow, look at
Okay.
them. See how much more fun this is when we don't talk sports?
Exactly.
Anyway, Tommy, Macy, you're number 3. God, my brain is not working
Sour
today.
Skittles. Sour Skittles.
So she's going Skittles too, but she's going sour
she's going the
ones.
sour
Okay.
ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I like
see you're
them.
number 1, and I'm going to beat you to the punch on it.
Oh, you're such a
Well, it's not like
nugget.
yours is going to be gone, but
I know, but still, you're such a nugget, dude.
Just the
Mine's
sour
more-
just the sour ones?
mine's more specific, though.
Yeah, just the sour ones. I liked them a lot more when they kept the lime instead of switching it to green apple. I liked the lime better.
That's true.
I really think they should bring that back and get rid of the green apple. Sorry to any of the people who like green apple like that, but the lime, that shit was OG.
All right. Tommy, you're number 3.
Twix.
Oh.
Oh, well,
Oh,
that's gross.
come on.
Oh.
Oh. Any in particular, or just Twix?
Just Twix in general.
All right.
Like, not that, like, is it like a cookies and cream one?
They have something like that.
That one's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just a good old thing of Twix.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, I've never had that new one. I've had, like, basic Twix before. They're not bad, but I have to be, like, in a hankering for them, you know?
Yeah.
But that's like but if you like go trick or treating, what is one of the more common candies you'll see?
My
Reese's.
top number one.
Twix.
Yeah.
Twix is a very
My top
that
number
one.
one.
Twix, Reese's, and like Snickers are like some of the most common like candies
Yeah.
you'll see give out.
Or-
Because when
Yes.
I tell you what my number one is, you're going to be like, oh, yeah.
Or my number 3, cookies and cream Kit Kats. Or just the
Wait.
white chocolate Kit Kats.
They made a cookies and cream
Yeah, they
one?
do. They still
Yeah.
make a cookies
And a
cream
white
one.
chocolate one.
The only cookies and cream that I know, like, as a kid was the Hershey's one.
Those were good too. I considered that one, but I'm just lumping Kit Kats overall in it, but specifically the white chocolate and cookies and cream.
Okay.
Okay.
I love
So that's your
those.
number 3?
That's
Yeah.
my number 3. Macy, you're number 2.
Starburst, but the red kind. All red.
Only the red Starburst.
No, the Starbursts that are just, they're called the,
I know what
The
you're
red
talking.
flavors.
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, with the freaking, oh my god, there's like strawberry something and
I know.
Oh, I
I got you.
pomegranate and
Okay,
whatever,
no, I know
and
what
fruit
you're talking- I know what
punch
you're
and
talking
stuff,
about.
yeah.
Yeah, I
that
got you
one.
now.
Not just like saying, oh, the original Starburst, just the red ones. No, the Starburst flavors, the red ones.
All right, fair enough. Tommy, you're number 2.
Sour apple Big League Chew.
I figured that
Sour apple,
See?
just sour apple Big League Chew.
Okay.
when you said which Big League Chew, I knew you were a sour apple guy, because you know
Sour apple's the best one.
it's good,
No,
but
it's the best
Okay,
one.
but here's the thing: when you're on the diamond, especially playing first base, you can't have your lips puckered because you got to be paying attention to a ball coming at you. You're at the busiest position, so that's why I preferred the original. That's my reasoning for it.
That's what my dad said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, if you try the grape one is
See-
kind of just like a sweet.
The grape one is just when I tried that one, because like have you been to AJ Wilson,
No.
like those baseball fields right next to Shoal Creek driving range?
Yeah,
like
I haven't
they
been
sold
over there.
all kinds of the Big League Chew. They had the original, they had sour apple, they had the grape one, and those were I think they were the only 3 flavors they had.
Yeah.
All right.
I always got sour apple, but if they never had sour apple, I was either original or grape.
Yeah. I preferred the original.
Grape is too sweet.
Yeah. I could see that happening. There's always that weird mix that they have
But
to
if you-
reach
but
with
if you-
anything grape flavored.
Yeah, either it's too grapey, like, flavoring, like, it's too dense of a grape flavor,
Mm-hmm.
or
it's
it's, like,
too
really
sweet.
sweet.
You know what sucks is that I haven't seen any sour apple Big League Chew like in any convenience store.
I've seen it at Dick's last time I went.
I would imagine they would have that there, too,
Yeah.
though.
It's like I need to go make a quick pit stop there.
They
tomorrow.
also had the sunflower seeds that are very random flavor that I don't see sold a lot.
Pickle?
Yes, pickle and the bacon. I love both those sunflower
Ew,
seeds.
when did they make bacon?
They've been making bacon. It's good.
I've seen dill pickle flavored sunflower seeds.
Yeah, I
haven't
have,
seen
too.
them.
That's
the
not
one,
unusual
the
to
one
me,
down
but
the street on Inglewood sells them.
Oh, yeah.
Fair
I'm
enough.
pretty sure.
I think it kind of has to be, like, your hole-in-the-wall gas stations that sell, like, the good stuff.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to this Quick Trip?
No, she hasn't.
Oh, okay.
All right, my number 2 is lemon. So I had lemon drops. It's the ones that are
Are you...
sugar coated.
Oh, I thought you were talking about lemon heads.
No, lemon drops.
Oh,
No.
okay. Now I know. what
I'm
he's
not a
talking
about.
lemon heads guy. I am a
Really?
lemon drops guy.
about. Really?
I like the lemon drops with the sugar coated over.
Huh.
Because I like to get the sugar off and then get hit with that immediate. There's the.
I like getting hit with the sour, like, straight on. That's why I like the Skittles and,
I don't know why. I just have always liked lemon drops. They're so good. The best ones I've found are from Bass Pro. And I've bought.
are they in, like, that very, like, old-timey, like, candy section that
yes.
they have?
Yes, I have. And my family can vouch for me. I have bought 12 bags of those from a Bass Pro Shop before.
Jeez.
And I have gone through those
Sorry.
in the span of 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That was also when I was working construction though, so that could be why. just so I had something,
Oh, another thing for Big League Chew, it's basically just like dip.
No, exactly.
Nothing is. There is never a better feeling than taking a giant like a giant like claw full of Big League Chew and then just shoving it down your mouth.
Which, now that I think about it, the amount of guys that I played baseball with who chewed Big League Chew with me now also dip. So
I don't dip.
I don't either.
I don't either. But like
That's you guys are too goody goodies.
That's the that's the
I
closest.
smoke cigars.
Now, Tommy's too goody goody.
Straight and narrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
The only time he's drank is when he turned 21.
When I turned 21, and that's it. That's been the only time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm not that big of a drinker. Like, I don't understand, like, why people say, like, what's the big deal about that?
I don't know. I think, like, I only drink if I go out to, like, social stuff.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it, like, opens me up just a little bit more because of my social anxiety and stuff.
Yeah,
But
that's a
about
fair
it.
reason.
That's a fair reason.
Macy, your number one candy?
Uh,
Or before, let's review our 4 so far. So, Macy, your number 5 through 2.
oh, 532. Oh,
Yeah.
crap. Frozen Reese's,
Mm-hmm.
Sweet and Sour Twizzlers, Sour Skittles, and then the Red Starburst.
Tommy, your...
Blow Pops, the
Mhm.
green apple ones.
Mm-hmm.
Tropical / Wildberry Skittles.
Mm-hmm.
Twix.
Mhm.
And then Sour Apple Big League Chew.
All right. And mine are M&M's, gum, specifically the Big League Chew, Kit Kats, and Lemon Drops.
Also,
Macy.
can we also talk about how awesome the names were for Big League Chew?
Oh,
Swingin' Sour Apple,
Yeah.
Out of Here Original.
dude, like,
Oh my god, those are cringeworthy. I'm sorry.
no, they're so good. They're still so good.
Let's see, what else did they have? They had,
Welcome to Memory Lane here on BTT,
Oh my god.
where we have talked 17 minutes about candy. And
well,
it's great.
anyways.
Ground Out Grape, that was the name
Oh,
of it.
that was the best one. Macy,
My
your
number one?
number one. I know I already stole it, so...
Yeah, but, like, I have, like, a certain kind. So,
that's
like,
fine.
I like Kit Kats. I like Kit Kats as a general thing, but my favorite, like, right now for the Kit Kats is going to be... Oh, yeah, they did make a cotton candy one.
You didn't know they made
I
that?
don't remember the
I think
curveball
it's-
cotton
yeah.
candy.
I think it's a newer one, isn't
Nah,
it?
Oh,
it's
they
been
had
around
they also
for a
had a
bit.
watermelon one.
They
Oh.
did, and it was pretty
Was it
good.
The watermelon, Wild Pitch Watermelon.
Yes.
That was the name of it. That one was
Well,
really good.
my favorite Kit Kat is the dark chocolate and mocha Kit Kats. Because I'm, like, a coffee fiend.
Yeah,
so.
you are.
I really am.
You have addictive personality,
Dude,
and that's...
I drink coffee every morning at work. First thing that happens, I don't go out onto the floor on my job until I have my coffee with me. Like, I cannot deal with customers until I have my coffee with me.
All right, fair enough. Tommy, you're number one.
Pink Starbursts. Just the pink ones. Just the pink
So
ones.
it's not like how it's mine, where it's like the big red
Yeah.
ones.
No, they've made it. Starburst has literally made a just
Yeah, no, I know.
all pink. Just all
Yeah,
pink
but they're
ones.
all the same flavor,
Right,
which
exactly.
is strawberry.
What's wrong
but
with
mine, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying like mine, like with the big reds, there's like pomegranate something, fruit punch, cherry.
So here's like kind of the key to share Starburst.
don't.
You keep. Hold on. No. The pink ones you keep to yourself. You don't share those at all. The red ones you might give some people those. The yellow ones you might keep. You might mix it with the red one.
Eat
The orange ones. The orange ones is just like here, take these. I don't even want them.
Just start pelting people. with
Exactly.
them.
That's like that. Like. Am I?
Perfect to pelt at your enemies.
Wow.
Oh goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, just the pink Starburst.
Brock, what's yours?
Crunch bars.
What?
Crunch bars.
Oh, okay.
Like like the chocolate like with
Yes,
the rice
I know.
in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crunch bars. Love Crunch bars. I've always loved Crunch bars.
I think like I can't eat the Crunch bars like as a bar, but I will smash.
Hold on. No, she does
I
have
will,
a point.
I will smash on some Crunch a Bunch though.
Like the small little
Yes,
mini
in
ones.
the bags.
Like the little mini ones.
And through the magic of editing, we are back. So, to review our full list, Macy, go through your 5 through 1 favorite candies.
Dude, my memory's so bad, but I'm
You
gonna
have it
try
written
this.
down.
No, I
She
deleted all of
deleted
it.
it as she went.
But I got this. You know what, Tommy? I'm gonna smack you.
Oh.
Frozen Reese's,
Mm-hmm.
sweet and sour Twizzlers,
Mm-hmm.
sour Skittles, Starburst, and then
Only the red ones.
Only
only
the
the
red
red
ones.
Mhm.
For context.
Yes, and then the dark chocolate and mocha Kit Kats.
Okay.
All right.
Not
Tom.
just regular Kit Kats. Just
I mean-
those in particular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are probably like my top right now.
Yeah. All right. Tommy, your top five.
From 1 to 5, correct?
5 to 1.
Or 5 to 1.
Yeah.
Blow Pops,
Mm-hmm.
Wild Berry or / Tropical Skittles,
Mm-hmm.
Twix, Sour Apple, Swinging Sour Apple Big League Chew, and then pink Starbursts. Just the pink ones.
And your favorite? Or was that your favorite?
That was my favorite.
Oh, okay. Mine was M&M's, because I'm basic.
Just regular M&Ms, not like peanut M&Ms or anything.
M&M's in general, I guess. I don't know. Big League Chew Original.
God, so basic. That's basic. That is so basic.
White chocolate and cookies and cream Kit Kats.
Uh-huh.
Lemon Drops. And Crunch Bars. Now, we will go around. You can each say one of your least favorite candies. Macy, you can go first.
Can it also be overrated?
No,
Can,
least favorite.
Least favorite?
Least favorite,
And then we will go overrated. Yeah. Macy, go first.
Least favorite.
Least favorite. Oh my. Probably black licorice. Like even the smell of it just like turns me off from the candy.
Okay.
I feel like that's just
It's pretty basic, I guess.
that and candy corn are the worst.
Okay,
Just
so
like
Tommy's
no,
gonna-
but not that's not like
That's not yours?
because they're so bad. They're beyond
Okay.
worst candy lists.
Tommy, your least favorite candy.
My personal least favorite,
Mm-hmm.
Almond Joys.
Oh yeah, I don't like coconut.
No.
Mm-mm. Just not a big fan
I
of
agree
coconut.
with that.
Not a big fan.
I'm going to go with one that I don't know how it'll be
Sorry, that
responded
smells
to.
like a good man.
It's mahogany. It's mahogany.
It's
Mahogany tiki
Yes,
wood.
it's wood. Yes. Mine is a candy. I don't know how it'll be responded to here. Swedish fish. I hate Swedish fish.
Oh my god!
I
no!
hate Swedish fish with a burning passion.
Hell no!
In fact, you could probably just drop gumdrops in there as well.
H-E double freaking hockey sticks. No!
Tommy has left. Macy is yelling at me.
They can hear that I'm yelling at you. I grew up on that. That was my ish to eat as a kid. That's what my aunt would have. That was the candy my aunt had at her house, and that the candy I would eat.
What is wrong with you? Are you joking?
No. I like I said, I'd throw gumdrops in there as well.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I would throw gummy worms in there. I would.
What?
I would throw
What? Gummy?
fruit roll-ups maybe as well.
What?
If you say Gushers, I'm kicking you out of my house.
No, Gushers aren't on there.
All right, good.
But Airheads are.
What?
Basically, a lot of the gummy candy. Let me just put that. How about gummy candy that's not actual gum? Is on my list.
Gummy worms, bro?
And gummy bears?
Yes, gummy bears. Yes.
What?
Gummy bears don't deserve to be on that list. I actually do like gummy bears.
Those do not deserve it.
Yeah, gummy bears I actually enjoy.
I think, like, gummy worms wise, I like the sour ones the best.
But Swedish fish?
Yeah, hate Swedish fish.
This is a crime against humanity. Like, I just... Oh my god, Tommy's distraught. You're gonna make him cry! Damn it!
What is wrong with you? That's like the best. That's one of the best.
It's one of them.
You've
Like,
never you've never gone to like IKEA and you just see this giant shelf of just Swedish
Okay,
fish.
again, I never have gone to an IKEA, so
We could
I think
go.
the closest one is, like, in Shawnee Mission, right?
yeah, it's over by my grandmother.
Hell, that's the only one.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
That's,
is?
that's pretty much the only one around here.
All right, so now that my controversial one has been taken, most overrated candy, Macy,
Most
go.
overrated candy? Snickers.
I have to. You
Snickers.
know what?
Yeah.
I have to.
You know what?
You
know what?
As much
I'm sorry.
I eat Snickers, but I highly agree with you. It's just
But
overrated.
do they
stuff.
satisfy you?
No.
Not.
No.
No. Okay.
When I'm golfing, yeah. I mean, like they're
I don't
they're
know.
cold. Like they're better. Like kind of like with Reese's. They're sometimes better just straight ice
Okay, so
cold.
like, no, I don't know, cause like Snickers, like any time of the year, they're always like, "You're not you when you don't have a Snickers." I feel like that is very overplayed too as a Snickers commercial. Like, and
Yeah.
I like get like Reese's has their like overplayed Halloween one, but that's only during Halloween.
Well, they
Yeah.
they do the egg. Like they do the instead of a peanut butter
Yeah,
cup,
but
they do an
they
egg
They
sometimes
switch
during
it all.
Easter.
Yeah,
They
but
do
switch
they
up
do a
what they
tree
say,
during
though.
Christmas.
Yeah, but they switch it up though.
I think they do a turkey. I think they do like a
No, they don't
turkey or
have a
something.
turkey.
I thought they do.
No.
I'm pretty sure they do.
No.
They go straight into Christmas.
I thought
They
they
do.
did a turkey one year.
Maybe.
once, but they haven't
I
in a
don't
while.
remember that.
All right, Tommy. I have a feeling I know what your most overrated is, so go ahead and say it.
Whoppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you never
I
see
enjoy
commercials
Whoppers.
about them though.
Right, exactly.
I
But
enjoy
but
Whoppers.
still.
My dad used to buy an
I
entire
think
like
it's just, my grandpa used to buy like the big huge
the big
box.
carton.
Yeah, the
big
carton of
carton.
them.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about, but they're
me
just,
and my dad would
they're
just
overrated.
eat out of those.
They are.
I don't hate
Fill
them.
a bowl up of those and just eat them.
Do I hate them
I
with
don't-
every ounce of my being?
No.
Absolutely not. If they're there, I'm gonna eat them.
Not
yeah,
like me and
I
Swedish
feel
fish.
like I just feel like if I eat too many,
This guy.
I know. I feel like if I eat too many, like the malt in them starts to like get to me.
That's I kind of feel the exact same way.
I mean, I haven't had that issue.
I still can't believe you don't like sweet.
I guess
One of
that's
these days, I'm gonna like tie you down and force feed you Swedish fish and be like, you're gonna like them.
I'm
Dude,
gonna
this had turned like a whole Pulp Fiction.
He said he didn't like Swedish fish. That's like a crime against humanity.
I like actual fish, but I don't like Swedish fish.
It's just that just hurts my brain.
My number one overrated candy.
Swedish fish.
No, you both had it on your list, or no, you didn't have it on your list, did you? I don't think
Starburst.
No,
Big League Chew. Twix.
Was mine Twizzlers?
no, not Twizzlers.
Skittles, the berry and the tropical kind. And
So no,
Pops.
you didn't have
No.
it.
What was?
Did you have it?
No, I have frozen Reese's,
Say it.
Twizzlers.
Say it. I won't kill you if you say it.
Jelly beans.
Oh yeah, no one had jelly beans.
For
Mom-
Halloween?
Jelly beans in general is my most overrated candy.
Really?
Yep.
Really? I don't really find them that overrated.
There are plenty of people that I know that absolutely love jelly beans.
Bro, I could smack an entire bag of jelly beans during Easter. Because that's when you only
No,
see
the Starburst jelly beans, right?
exactly.
The
That's
Starburst
what
ones.
kind? Hold on. First of all, before you say anything, before we murder you, what kind of jelly beans? Is it Jelly Belly? If it's Jelly Bellies, that's fine.
It's
Yeah, no, it's a Jelly Belly.
It's
Okay,
jelly
that's
belly.
fine.
That's
All
very
right.
understandable.
No, I'm
because-
not talking about
Very-
not
very-
talking about the Starburst ones.
Very understandable.
Yeah, not the
Yeah,
Starburst
Jelly
ones.
Belly is very understandable because they have so many flavors. So many freaking flavors that you have to go through and see if like you like certain flavors or not.
Remember every time you go to a grocery store, you just go up to the candy aisle and you see all these dispensers of
Yeah,
jelly beans.
but-
You always want to put your hand under it or just like
But
let
they
it
don't
go.
have those anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, they
No,
don't.
they
have,
don't.
Yeah,
That's
they don't.
right, they
Yeah.
don't.
They got rid of them. Like I think the only place that you can find them is like in big candy stores.
I think that's No, she's right. No, the candy store at Crown Center on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
All right, and your most underrated candy of all time?
Most underrated candy?
Yes.
Underrated candy.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's ooh.
I'm bringing out the big ones. We're just going to be talking about candy for like half the podcast here. I feel
We
like.
still, as of this recording, the second week 2 of the CFP rankings have come. I consider this week 2 of the rankings.
But we don't have a lot to talk about with what happened this week.
Oh.
Candy's more important.
Okay.
Macy.
Ferrero Rochers.
Ferrero Rochers.
Yeah, Ferrero
All right.
Rochers.
I've never
Like
even
those,
heard
like
of those.
the
Dude, okay, so
what?
You never
You see
heard
commercials
of them?
all the time about
They're like
it.
for Christmas.
When do I watch TV?
When you're here.
When you're here,
Yeah.
you've never seen those commercials like on
Yeah, but
No.
they're
YouTube.
usually,
They're on YouTube too. Those
I don't-
commercials are
now
on
we'll
YouTube.
get them.
Yeah,
Now
but
we'll get 'em.
they only do commercials during Christmas.
Yeah, if I think of Ferrero,
Oh, is it the Swedish?
The choc- no,
they're not
they're like,
Swedish.
they're like-
okay. Let me explain it. Okay, there is a hazelnut, right?
I know what these are now.
It's a
Okay.
hazelnut, and then there's chocolate filling around it in a wafer ball, covered in more chocolate, and then it has like chopped up hazelnuts on top of it.
I now know what you're talking about.
Delicious. Sorry, but delicious.
I'll let you go next because I got to think about this.
You have to think about
I
it?
have to think about this.
I don't have to. Andes.
Andes mints?
Yes.
Mints?
Oh my god, they
Chocolate
also have
mints.
Andes peppermints too. Those are pretty good as well.
I didn't even know they had those, but Andes mints. Those are easily, in my opinion, the most underrated of all time when it comes to candy because I can't go to the grocery store and buy them, which is a crime. Because
I go to Hy-Vee and I buy them.
They have them at Hy-Vee now?
Yeah.
What the heck?
They might have the peppermint ones out too since
Gross.
it's Christmas.
Gross.
But yeah, no.
We've already discussed today why that's bad, but whatever. Tommy, if you're done trying to figure out
It's so
something.
hard. There's so many good ones that like a lot of people don't know.
We need one. Hurry, because you, like you said, you still need to talk about sports.
I'll go Rolos.
Rolos?
Okay, that's not a bad one.
Rolos, but I don't eat them a lot. But they're like when I eat them, that was a good one.
Sorry.
It was. Good lord.
But when I eat them, they're just like really good. I can't say no to certain Dairy Queen or Steak and Shake if I ever decide to go to Steak and Shake or Freddy's.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they do Milkshake or Concrete, they have like a Rolo one.
Do you know?
Yeah.
I'll get that sometimes. I don't get it all the time.
Do you know that? I mean, it doesn't matter, but do you know that McDonald's has a freaking Chips Ahoy McFlurry?
Yeah, I knew that.
I didn't know that.
Well, because their ice cream machines broke all the damn time.
Yeah.
You can't be saying that crap.
It's just a meme at this point.
Yeah, it is. It is, but someone might be getting all booty hurt about stuff.
Speaking of people getting booty hurt, Tommy, the college football playoff rankings came out today, literally minutes before we decided to go live. And some feelings were hurt with these rankings, to say the least. So
I feel like, no.
Your feelings were hurt.
He was more upset than I was.
So, here, let me pull it up
Yeah.
for the people that are
So,
listening.
Macy,
I won't
if
do
you
it.
want to chime in, you can. I think you're kind of getting some
No.
more information about college football
no,
since
there's
being with
just-
us.
I don't know. There's just too many
Teams?
teams.
There's
to
130
keep,
in FBS.
Too many teams to keep track of. Me, I can do NFL football.
That's a
because,
fair point, because there's
Yeah.
only 32 of them.
Yeah, not 130, where I can tell you pretty much I
just-
can pretty much power rank all of them.
I can't.
I can pretty much
That's-
power rank all of them.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot.
We're
It's
watching
getting sloppy.
we're watching
Oh my
the
god.
Champions Classic right now, and Duke and Kentucky are playing, and that was just...
It was sloppy.
You know what that reminded me of, Tommy?
What?
You remember a few years ago, Mississippi State versus Louisiana Tech? Louisiana Tech had the ball at, the 3 of Mississippi State.
Yeah, in football, I know what you're
And
talking
followed
about.
it all the way back to their own 5, so they had a 3rd and goal from their own 5-yard line. They had to go 95 yards in 2
get a
plays to
touchdown.
score.
That was
Wow.
hilarious. That was on Come On, Man. I remember that.
Oh, that was... And the meme was, whoever picks the balls, drafted by the Browns.
Alrighty, so here is the week. I go week by week, so this is technically week 2 of the college football playoff rankings,
Week 11 overall.
but week 11 overall.
So, Tommy, go ahead.
We are going from 25 to 1.
Yes.
25, Arkansas, Utah, University of Texas San Antonio,
UTSA.
which is UTSA, San
Or
Diego,
UTSA.
UTSA,
UTSA.
20, ranked 22, San Diego State, Pitt, Iowa, Purdue, Wisconsin, Auburn, North Carolina State, Ole Miss, BYU, Baylor, Wake Forest, Texas A&M, Oklahoma State, Notre Dame, and OU. Which was there were some teams where it's okay, yeah, we expected them to fall.
Yeah.
Auburn losing to A&M.
Yeah, Wake Forest dropping.
Baylor.
They didn't drop as far as I thought they would.
Yeah, no, I thought they would have dropped it
They only dropped 3 spots. I thought they would have dropped, right? They're at 12 now?
Auburn dropped at 4. Yeah, Wake Forest is at 12.
Yeah, so they dropped 3 spots. I thought they were going to be at 15 or something.
We have Purdue, UTSA, Utah, and Arkansas were previously not ranked.
Which is BS because UTSA should have been ranked.
Yeah.
Because they're one of the 4 undefeated teams left in college football.
But no one's going to talk about that because guess who's the other group of 5 undefeated teams?
Well, and no one's going to talk about UTSA being there because UTSA hasn't beaten anyone this year.
Did they beat Notre Dame?
No, UTSA didn't. That's my point.
Exactly.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
This game is just so messy. Like, everyone just
college.
keeps
It's college,
falling.
of course it is.
It's college ball.
Alrighty, and here are the top 7. Notice how I went from 25 to 8, and I did 7, not 6,
7.
like last week. 7.
I just missed who the other undefeated team is. Georgia. Okay, no, Georgia, Cincinnati, Oklahoma.
Georgia is the other undefeated team.
I know, Georgia, Oklahoma, Cincinnati,
Speaking
UTSA.
of Georgia, they're number 1.
Go figure.
Go figure. They're literally playing a different form of college football.
My Tigers beat the spread!
Hey,
Da, 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 with 2 guys that were making their first starts ever in college football. Da, 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 da.
Okay.
Da, 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 da,
Tommy, please keep
da, 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 da. Sorry, I had to get that out because there hasn't been many highlights from Mizzou this year.
neither is Nebraska.
At least you're losing close.
Doesn't matter. I mean,
Excuse me, sir. Did you get the bricks beaten off of you by Tennessee,
No.
Kentucky?
Number 2.
Alrighty, number 2. No surprise.
Little bit of a surprise.
No, Alabama's still number 2. I was
that's not a surprise
I
at all.
wasn't surprised.
Even though, like, I'm not into college football at all, that does not surprise me.
They as it was put on the telecast when they showed the highlights of Alabama survives. Like,
they always.
I don't know what it is with LSU.
Do you know how those games are always close?
I know. There's always 3 teams that give Alabama fits. LSU, A&M, who they've already played and lost to, and Auburn, who's coming up.
Here's the thing about LSU. It doesn't even matter if they're in Death Valley or they're in Tuscaloosa.
Those games
are close no matter
That
what.
boy needs a headband. That's too much hair in his face. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Here's where number 3 through number 7 is where it gets interesting.
Yes.
Number 3, up 1 spot from last week.
Mm-hmm.
The Oregon Ducks.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense, you know.
They go into UW and beat them.
Well, also the number 3 team lost, so
Whack, whack, whack.
makes sense that they move up a spot.
Quack.
Whack, whack.
Quack.
Quack.
Number 4.
They're not going to survive Utah.
Jumping a spot.
I think they play Utah this week too.
I have no idea.
Ooh, that'll be a good one.
I have no idea.
Oh
Up a
my
spot.
God.
New to the number 4. Ohio State. Now, this is just
As I told you,
had a close win, squirted one out, and I mean like survived in Lincoln.
Survived Nebraska.
Yay,
survived in Lincoln.
Huskers.
Survived, and I mean survived.
So I pose a question to you when that was revealed: who has Ohio State beat this year of any note? Penn State.
Penn State.
And if that's who you're going to hang your hat on, that's a bad one to hang your hat on.
I mean, Minnesota is good.
Minnesota's not ranked anymore.
But they're not ranked anymore. That's the thing.
I think Minnesota's now 5-4. Congratulations.
Indiana. They did lose.
Mizzou has a better record than Indiana.
Right, but they did lose. The only reason probably why is because they lost close to Oregon.
Again, for me, that doesn't show enough.
I know, but guess what? Up a spot from number 6 to number 5, Cincinnati.
They should be number 4.
But I highly agree with you.
They should be number 4, if not number 3. If not number 3. Because, again, besides the win over Ohio State, Oregon has had to squeak out wins in conference play.
So you're probably wondering, Tommy, where's Michigan and Michigan State?
Tommy, where's Michigan and Michigan State?
Glad you asked, Brock. Michigan and Michigan State are both ranked.
Well, that was a given. They both
That
have
was a
one loss.
given. They both have one loss. They both have. Michigan State has a win. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna make this very clear. Michigan State has a win. Has beat Michigan last week
2 weeks ago.
or 2 weeks ago. I don't remember how long it was.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. I'm saying this very loudly into the phone where Brock will probably have to turn down the audio.
No, you'll probably actually be loud enough finally.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, heck no.
You keep going.
2 weeks ago, Michigan State was down 30-14, and they come back and beat Michigan at home. Then again, the week after that, Michigan State kind of fumbles and loses to Purdue. That's Purdue's second top 5 win of the year, by the way.
Which is why Purdue's ranked.
Which is the reason why they are ranked right now. With 3 losses. But, I digress.
Low ranked.
Low ranked. Michigan has played a somewhat...
schedule.
A very soft schedule, I would say.
Their next real test is this week.
Their only notable win of top 25 teams, college football playoff top 25 wise, is Wisconsin. And that's it. That's it. That's what the thing said.
I know.
So you would think, oh yeah, Michigan State would be ranked ahead of Michigan. Nah. Michigan is ranked 6th. Michigan State is ranked 7th. I've never felt more slapped in the face than in 2014, like pre Yes Movement Daniel Bryan with WWE.
I just smacked him in the face, by the way.
That was supposed to be metaphorical, but whatever.
I didn't even smack you that hard. It was
I know,
more
but
of a
still,
left hand.
I know what you mean. But you know what I mean, correct?
Yeah, I do.
I don't understand how the committee puts Michigan, which their only loss on the season right now is to the team that is behind them, and they're ranked 6th.
Especially when their only win is over Wisconsin.
Yes, when they had a somewhat okay win against Wisconsin. I'm not saying it was a great win, it was just an okay win.
Yeah. That's what it was, and it was an okay win.
So we were watching it, they had the guy that, is interviewed by Reese Davis and all of them, like the head of the committee, I think. Mm-hmm. I don't know what his name is. This dumb...
Looks like Bugsy McGraw.
Dumb idiot. This dumb idiot.
He looks like Bugsy McGraw from...
Reese Davis basically asks,
this howdy doody...
Hold on. Let me finish what I'm going to say. Reese Davis asks the head of the committee, Mr. Chairman.
Chairman of the board.
Mr. Gorbachev or whatever.
Mr. Gorbachev.
I tore down this wall
that you've made to somehow keep Cincinnati out of the top 4.
So Reese Davis basically asked this, and I know I'm kind of paraphrasing this, but like, hey, why the hell did you guys put Michigan ahead of Michigan State? Like,
that's pretty much the way that he phrased it.
That makes no... that makes no sense whatsoever. He's like, well, I'm glad you asked, Reese. It's like, well, this took us about...
An hour and a half
to get a finalized vote on it. So they vote.
And I looked at you and I said, only an hour and a half? Only half an hour?
Only half an hour. And they said, well, when you look at Michigan, they're the more complete team.
Bull.
And the immediate look I gave to Brock was like instant. And I was like, that is cap. That is so much cap. I literally turned and I gave him that look of like, were they... If I'm not mistaken, they blew up, what was it? 30-14. Do the math on that.
30-14. That's a 16-point lead.
If I'm not mistaken, Michigan, the team that's in maize and blue,
lost.
Blew a 16-point lead in East Lansing and lost. What is it?
Oh, God. Kyle Long's practicing again for the Chiefs.
Didn't they get him out of retirement?
Yeah, he was on the PUP list.
Oh.
So he's back. So.
You're going to have to blur that out. Oh, you're going to blur that one out, too.
Yeah, I will.
But either way, you agree with me on that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I don't understand why the committee is putting Michigan ahead of Michigan State.
Oh, I can tell you why.
I texted my dad this, and basically the same question is like, how is it that Michigan is ahead of Michigan State when they beat them 2 weeks ago, and he said it was a narrative thing, which I am absolutely not complaining about. That's what it is.
I can tell you why right now. Who does Michigan still have to play this year?
So Michigan...
No, who do they have to play at the end of the year this year?
Oh, they have to play Ohio State.
That's what they're saving up. They want that to be a top 5 matchup.
So now, here's the thing.
They are right now banking on Alabama losing to Arkansas beforehand.
That's not
Or on Oregon getting tripped up by Utah at Utah, which that one probably will happen.
Out of all the top teams that could lose this weekend, I think that game's this weekend. I'm going to double check.
I don't think it is, because otherwise we would have.
Make sure.
I don't think it is, because, spoiler alert, otherwise we would have done that game. We're not doing that game. So, and if we aren't, then put that one on the list.
It is not this week.
So it's next weekend.
It is next weekend.
So I know 100% which one we're doing next week. Mm-hmm. That one.
Oh, by the way,
I think next week
Arkansas plays Alabama next week.
We are also doing that one.
I'm picking Alabama. That game's in Tuscaloosa.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was in Fayetteville.
What now?
So here's Michigan's.
We're still going.
Here's Michigan's schedule. The rest. Here's Michigan's next 3 games. This weekend, they have a game in Happy Valley against Penn State. Now I get it. Penn State fell out of the rankings. I think they already fell out of the rankings.
They were 20 last week.
Yeah, they fell out of the rankings.
Yeah, no surprise. No surprise at all.
That game is in Happy Valley. Here's the best thing I described it. The Big Ten East, in particular, is basically a round-robin tournament of whichever team wins the most. Whichever team has the most wins by the end of this is your representative for the Big Ten East in Indianapolis in a couple weeks. In a handful of weeks.
So
Michigan has already played Michigan State and lost.
Yep. Ohio State has beaten Penn State.
Ohio State has beaten Penn State.
Sorry, game stuff.
Continue, Tommy.
Here, I'll just go through Big Ten.
Yeah.
My
My question is, has Wisconsin and Purdue played yet? Because if they have not played yet, there's your representative from the West. They have? Wisconsin won?
Yes, and Wisconsin won 30-13 on October 23rd.
Okay. So, unless Wisconsin gets tripped up by someone, Minnesota, Nebraska, someone, I don't know who's left on Wisconsin's schedule.
So this week, the big players in the Big Ten East, Michigan has to go to Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
Purdue has to play Ohio State in the shoe, which
I hope Purdue beats them.
That game's on at 2:30 at ABC.
I hope Purdue does what they did to Ohio State a few years ago, where they smoked them. I hope that happens, but at the Horseshoe, so that way I can finally be done of looking at that ugly-ass logo and those horrible fans in Columbus, Ohio. I'm sick and tired of Ohio State. It's time for some new goddamn blood in this playoff. And you know who's going to give that to us, Tommy? You know what team that's going to be that's going to give it to us?
You're going to let me finish?
The Bearcats
Are you gonna let me finish?
of Cincinnati.
Are you going to let me finish first? Can you let me finish first on the Big Ten?
Go ahead.
Iowa has to play Minnesota this week. And then
why did you call them a contender? They're
ranked 20th. They're still ranked. They're ranked.
Not,
they're ranked.
Their season's over.
I know, but still
in contention.
I know.
To play in
their season's. I know their season's over. They're still ranked. And then Michigan State is playing Maryland.
If you didn't see my hand motion there, that I did a layup, because that's what Michigan State has there.
So next week is where it's going to be interesting, because Michigan State plays Ohio State.
Mm-hmm. At East Lansing? At the Horseshoe?
That game is in the shoe.
Okay, so I was right the second time, and you were still nodding your, shaking no. So
you said that game was in East Lansing.
And then I said, is it in the Horseshoe?
No, it wasn't, yeah. So then on week 13, Penn State plays Michigan State. That game is in East Lansing. And then the game. First game on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
11 o'clock in Ann Arbor, Ohio State, Michigan. Do I hate both teams?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Is the game always good? Absolutely.
Is there one team that I hate less? Yes. I hate Michigan less.
I hate both teams equally.
Well, you're a Nebraska fan.
Equally.
As a team that plays in a different conference and always has, I hate Michigan less because, obvious reasons. But anything else to recap in NCAA?
No, wait, actually, yes. Wake Forest lost.
We already covered that in the rankings when I said they dropped 3 spots.
See, Wake Forest lost. Texas A&M basically controls their own destiny right now in the SEC West.
Which is a scary thought.
Which is a scary thought when we both jokingly said, imagine the chaos team would be Texas A&M.
At the beginning of the season, on this podcast, we said that. And now we're sitting here in mid-November going,
Yeah, here they are ranked in the top 15 being like, hi, how you doing?
Sitting here going, we can ruin the entire playoff. We could be a 2-win team in the playoff, and we'd just be sitting here going, what the hell? Could you see that happening? If they were to win the SEC,
they can't take away a loss against Georgia and Alabama. Auburn, Ole Miss, if they beat them this week.
If they beat those 4,
they'll be the first two-team playoff. They'll be the first two-loss team in the playoff.
And if they're not, oh my God, there's going to be a riot. Because here's the thing, for that to happen, Bama would then be out. They would be out then. That means that they will have lost to either Auburn or Arkansas.
But knowing the committee, they're still going to keep them in the top 10. Yes, they are.
Top 10? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
By the end, by Selection Sunday, the day after all the championships, question.
This was my let me finish. This is my let me finish. For that to happen, if this scenario plays out, that'll mean do you agree with this scenario that I'm playing out for you? That will mean Georgia will have a loss. Me and you have already said in the SC championship because
here's the thing
we're going with this Texas A&M wins out and gets into the playoffs.
I know.
So just roll with me on this. That would mean Georgia would have a loss. They're still in, correct?
I have to agree with you. Yes, they're still in.
Okay. We are already in agreement that Oregon's losing to Utah coming up because they have to go to Utah.
Big 12 is done.
Is it? Because we still have Bedlam, and they got to play twice. So there's a chance.
Oh, sorry, did I mean Big 12? I meant Pac-12.
Yeah.
Pac-12, done.
So we're just going to go ahead and mark them out because, not non-factor. Big 10, there's a chance.
Some one-loss team from the East.
Here's what I'm going to say.
Yes. No, that's the only scenario is a one-loss team from the East. Ohio State, Michigan, or Michigan State. One of those
I will pose this.
They're not putting in Wisconsin. They're not.
No. That's what I'm saying. Say Wisconsin beats that person. Whoever, if it's Michigan State, Michigan, Ohio State, or some miracle Penn State gets in.
They royally screwed the Big Ten out of the playoff spot.
Okay. So that would mean, for sure, we would have Georgia, Cincinnati. So those are 2 spots. The winner of Bedlam, the winner of the Big 12 championship, which will be Oklahoma State. That's going to happen. Because otherwise you're looking at a Oklahoma team who is not even close to breaking the top 5 right now. And still won't because they don't have an impressive win. They will then... I don't even know if
Texas. Coming back against Texas, being down by that much.
They shouldn't have even been down that much against Texas.
You can thank an albino person for that.
Yes. I don't even know if they really... When we get to picks, I'll explain it more. I don't know if they get past Baylor this week, truly, down in Waco. Because Baylor was embarrassed last week. It's going to be looking for blood, and Oklahoma just hasn't looked that impressive. So, if Oklahoma State wins Bedlam...
By the way, they have to play... Oklahoma State plays TCU this week. That game is in Stillwater, but...
It's Stillwater. I have faith in the Cowboys.
They can easily lose that game.
But the defense is what will carry them. Again, weird to say that in the Big 12, by the way. That's so weird.
That's so weird.
The 9th-ranked defense, and they play in the Big 12, which
the 9th-ranked defense in the country, and they play in the Big 12.
That's just so wrong. Anyway, so just go ahead and assume Oklahoma State, when they play, they both have a loss.
Sorry.
What was that?
I got excited about something.
Oklahoma State beats Oklahoma in Bedlam. They then meet... Well, no, then it would be Oklahoma State Baylor in the championship. So Oklahoma's gone. They'll have two losses.
So let's just say...
For this state... for this sake of argument, Oklahoma State is in. Cincinnati is in. Georgia is in. Let's say Wake Forest wins the ACC. You have an ACC champion with one loss and a two-loss SEC champion in Texas A&M.
I'm putting in the SEC champion.
I am too, because they will have the way more impressive schedule.
Because look who, let's say that happens. Look at the list of who they beat.
A ranked Arkansas.
Number 1 ranked. No, hold on. Let's go through it.
Okay, chronologically?
Chronologically.
Number 1, Alabama.
Number 1, Alabama. Auburn, who's still ranked in the top 15.
A ranked Arkansas.
Now ranked Arkansas team.
Even when they beat them.
Then ranked. Arkansas.
Ole Miss.
In this scenario, a win against Ole Miss.
And a win against Georgia.
On the road, by the way.
In the Groves.
In the Grove. And then a win against Georgia in Atlanta.
I am just...
How can they say no to 5 wins like that? How can they say no to that?
I can tell you how, and it's the same reason why Michigan State is ranked number 7 and Michigan is ranked number 6. I can see a scenario where they say Wake Forest is a more complete team. Because they will only have one loss. And it will be on the road against a rival.
That is so much cap.
Can you not see that happening?
No!
I'm not sure I am.
Tommy, could you not see them saying that they would rather have a 1-loss conference champion in rather than a 2-loss conference champion?
No.
I can. Because we've seen it before. Also, in this as well, we haven't even factored in...
Did you hear me list the 5 teams that
I have.
In this scenario Texas A&M is beaten?
Also, the other factor that we haven't even mentioned, Notre Dame is still at large in this as well. They might sneak in instead of an A&M who will have those 5 wins.
They wouldn't do that. Why would they?
Because it's A&M. Or because it's Notre Dame.
I know it's because of Notre Dame. But they would be basically booked in a corner to put A&M in because of those 5 wins.
And they'd be an SEC champion.
And they'd be a conference champion.
So here's what I would propose that they would do then. Have Wake Forest versus Notre Dame play.
They haven't even implemented an 18 playoff.
No, I know. Have them play. Gone. Done. Winner of that, let's just go ahead and say for the sake of this argument, Notre Dame wins. Notre Dame then has to play Georgia, who is not a conference champion.
Dude, Notre Dame's going to get curb stomped by Georgia.
Exactly. Therefore, in this scenario, that would mean, guess who your number 1 is? Undefeated Cincinnati. With that team's given,
but that just
who else would it be?
That just doesn't sound
it would be
right.
a number 1 Cincinnati. It would be a number 2.
No, but I'm saying how
either
that
number 1 or a number
out.
2 or number 3 Georgia, or a number 2 or number 3 Oklahoma State, and then a Texas A&M.
Brock, they're going to put in that A&M team.
They would have. I know. That's what I'm saying.
No, in my scenario is listing off those 5 teams in this scenario, saying they beat.
They went
out.
They went out.
They win out the rest of their thing. They beat Georgia. Let's say
not even it could be by 2 and it would still be fine because it's a win over Georgia.
I'd say by to make it a convincing, they win by 7. Let's just say it for that
5.
For purpose.
No other team has gotten closer to Georgia than 7.
And I mean convincing. Convincing. They beat
5.
them by 7. By 7.
Tommy, here's why I think 5. The closest anyone has gotten to Georgia to beating them was a 7-point loss. That is the closest anyone has been. And that was week 1.
Right. But then A&M would flip the tables on them and beat them by 7.
That's why I'm saying win by 5, because that's still a very convincing win. Because, you're doing it to Georgia in Atlanta.
That's basically their home away from home.
Yes. So, that's basically a home game for the Bulldogs. I think 5 or 3 even would be fine to get them that Final Four spot just because of the wins.
Would you like to meet in the middle and say 4?
Sure, 4. Why not?
convincingly, and they beat them
Yes.
convincingly.
Yes, convincingly. Yes.
If they beat them between that single-digit number, now they would automatically put them in if they beat them, blew them out the water.
Oh, 100%. But that ain't gonna happen because it's Georgia. In all honesty, we're gonna be screwed, and we're gonna have Bama versus Georgia in the SEC championship game. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Auburn, you're our last hope. I can't believe those words just came out of my mouth.
Wait, so if Alabama wins out,
It's them and Georgia.
but what if A&M wins out?
Alabama only has one loss.
Right, but doesn't A&M have the head-to-head? But they have the head-to-head.
It won't matter because I think A&M's 2 losses are in conference. I think one was to LSU.
They play LSU at the end of the season.
Oh, well then never mind. I don't know who. Mississippi State, maybe?
Mississippi State. That's who their other loss is to.
So wait, they would only have one conference loss?
Correct. They would only have one conference loss. Here's A&M's schedule right now. Like, as of this.
Recording.
As it's recording. Beat Kent State 41-10 in the first game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Beat Colorado close 10-7.
I remember that being weird.
I was like, that's like a weird thing.
Wasn't that in Boulder?
That game was in Boulder.
That's probably why. Because the elevation up there.
Soundly beat New Mexico 34-0.
Oh, wow, you want a medal for that?
No, both of their losses are in conference.
Who's the other one, too?
Arkansas.
So they did lose to Arkansas.
They lost to Arkansas 20-10.
Okay.
Then they lose at home against Mississippi State by 4, 26-22.
Yeah.
Bounce back and beat the then number 1 AP ranked team in the country in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Soundly beat Brock's Missouri Tigers.
Listen. I do believe that was homecoming, too.
Whatever.
Or no.
Soundly beat... Hold on. No, let me finish.
Homecoming against.
Let me finish.
Homecoming against North Texas.
Convincingly beat South Carolina 44-14, and now just beat, and then coming off a win against the then 13 ranked Auburn Tigers 20-3 by 17 points.
So they will have 4 convincing wins if in this scenario because they haven't beaten Arkansas. Okay.
So just think if A&M actually showed up against Arkansas
And beat them.
and beat them,
We got a brand new ball game here.
we're in a whole different scenario.
But even then, I still think it's still Auburn, you're our last hope. Like, that's still the scenario here that we're looking at, is Auburn is our hope.
Auburn, and they've always struggled against Auburn.
Like we've said,
in Jordan-Hare.
Like we've mentioned already, there are 3 teams that Alabama always struggles against.
Plus,
LSU, Texas A&M, and Auburn.
so there's some big marquee matchups this week in college football.
Yes, but before we get to that, Tommy, let's get to NFL recap. Macy,
Wake up.
wake up. We're
Wake
going to
up.
talk about your Chiefs.
Wake up.
Don't fucking talk about a System of a Down like that.
All right, then.
You never listened to that song?
No, I
never
have.
listened to Chop
I
Suey?
have. I just didn't expect you to make that reference.
Yeah, me neither.
Anyway,
This
Macy,
freaking white boy over here.
Macy, wake up. Your Chiefs played this week, and they won.
I know.
First of all, screw you guys for putting Jordan Love's mom and girlfriend wherever the hell they were.
And the nosebleeds.
Top row.
Top row. They could probably have seen Topeka from all the way from there. They could have seen Topeka all the way up
That
there.
hellhole.
I said it as a joke, but okay.
Damn. Okay, Macy.
Sorry, there's like people who I know live out there that I don't really care for.
But before that game in the Packers, it was going to be Aaron Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes. Aaron Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes. Aaron Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes.
I'm really just going to let y'all sit back and talk about it. Save my breath for the Thursday night game.
Well, I mean,
You beat the Jets. Congratulations.
We have injured Mike White. We took out Derrick Henry. We took out Mike White. That's it. We're going after every team's best player. We're taking out Josh Allen this week. We're going to take out... I think we play... Who do we play next?
I love how I get a chance to
I
talk
remember
and then
where.
I'm just butted out.
Who do we play next week? Hold on.
I would first of all like to say, screw you, Screw the Colts for injuring the legend known as Mike White. Seriously. For doing that. You screwed us out of greatness.
We take no prisoners in Indianapolis. Yeah, that's right. We're going to injure Josh Allen. Then next week, we're going to injure Josh Allen. Then after that, we're going to injure Tom Brady. Then we're going to injure Tyrod Taylor. And then after that, we're going to injure Mac Jones. And then we're going to take out Kyler Murray. And then we're going to take out Derek Carr. And then we're going to take out Josh Allen again. The Colts are on a bloodthirsty rampage, taking out every team's best players right now.
You want to quit marking out and agree with me that said screw you guys for injuring Mike White?
No, because we won.
I don't care that you guys won.
We're still in the playoff hunt.
I know you guys are still in the playoff hunt, but you ruined the greatness of Mike White.
Yeah, well,
The greatest Jets passer since
Vinny Testaverde.
Vinny Testaverde.
Baby Chad Pennington.
Vinny Testaverde, and that's the
Okay.
last great Jet.
Okay.
I'm not saying Mark Sanchez.
But, yeah, no, I won't. Anyway, let's let Maisie talk again, because I know that she wants to. Go ahead and gloat about your Chiefs.
Before I say anything, congratulations on beating a team without Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, I specifically picked the Packers against the Chiefs because I didn't know Aaron Rodgers was going to pull the little stunt that he pulled. So therefore, I would have beaten you guys in picks a lot bad.
A lot worse.
Yeah, a lot worse.
You did beat
I know, by one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have been freaking happy if I would have beat you guys by like 2 or 3.
We still would have only lost by 1.
Okay, we still would have only lost by 1. Either way.
Anyways.
Just take it, a win's a win. Except for you guys beating an Aaron Rodgers Packers.
No, a win's a win. If freaking Brock can have his little wins over here.
I'm celebrating it because we took out Mike White.
No.
And we didn't let him throw for 400
I'm putting
yards
an
against
asterisk
us.
right next to that win. And I'm putting an asterisk next to the winning.
Why are you putting an asterisk next to our win?
Because you guys took out Mike White.
Yes, that's fair!
Actually, you know what? I'll remove it because it's the Jets.
Whatever.
It's the Jets.
He didn't throw for 400 yards against us, unlike some teams, Cincinnati. Anyway, go ahead and talk about the Chiefs. Tommy's trying to get me mad.
And I already did it, it sounds like.
You lost to the Falcons!
We beat Tampa last week. We did it's the same thing, exact same thing that happened week 1 and week 2. Beat Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers, lay a giant goose egg in Carolina.
You also lost to the Giants.
Yeah, best. The less said about that one, the better.
Anyway, Macy, go ahead and talk because it was a good defensive performance by the Chiefs.
Are you sure it was a good defensive performance?
I don't know. We went to go see Eternals while this game was playing. By the way,
I mean, they only gave up 7 points. They could have given up much more.
I'm kind of pissed. Like you guys didn't even watch any of it. Honestly,
we were watching something good.
Yeah. Hey, we were watching the new Marvel movie.
Am I wrong for saying that?
I'm not saying anything. I'm staying out of it. This is between you two.
Anyways.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Macy. Go ahead and let it out.
No, I'm not, because you're going to have to bleep out every word that there is.
That's fine. I can do that.
No.
I don't have anything to do because apparently I'm the fastest man to get fired from a job. Worked there 2 days. Don't call me back after my training. Whatever.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
They just straight up just said bye.
Yep. Guess I'm not working there. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead and go on your rampage about him.
Anyways.
No, go ahead.
I don't think the Chiefs' defense was that freaking great, honestly. Even without Aaron Rodgers there.
You mean with Jordan Love starting at
quarterback?
quarterback?
Even like with a new rookie quarterback filling in for Aaron Rodgers, it just, I don't know. We could have just played a lot different.
Isn't this his second season in Green Bay?
It's his first career start, but it was his second
year. But
year.
It's his second year in Green Bay. So he's technically not a rookie. Technically.
Blake Bortles should have started, changed my mind.
The outcome would have been worse. For the Chiefs.
Anyways, I don't know. Our defense wasn't too bad. Our offense...
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Shut up. Just shut up. Everyone just shut up.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, alright.
Y'all get to talk and everything. I've waited so long for you guys to be done with college, right? I'm practically falling asleep over here. Anyways, back to the Chiefs. we could not make a connection with any passes made from Patrick Mahomes at all. Which is it's very irritating because you know what your team can do because of previous games and previous seasons and stuff. And the fact that we're not making any connections at all with each other as a team, it's irritating. It's very irritating. Did we beat the Green Bay Packers? Yeah, we did. Congratulations. But we did it without them having Aaron Rodgers. Now, if you take out Love and you put Rodgers in, we would have lost that game so bad. Like, there would just be no coming back from that game at all. So, yeah, I'll take the win, but we still need to pull our heads out of our asses and start making plays that are going to connect and going to give us yardages and actually allow us to score points that we need. The only time that I ever seen Patrick Mahomes look like Patrick Mahomes again was the last play of that game. Where he was running from the defense and he did his little side pass. So, and it actually connected. So that was pretty much where I saw Patrick Mahomes look like Patrick Mahomes. I don't know if it probably lit a fire under his ass and was like, this is what I need to be doing. This is what I'm used to doing. I'm not doing it right now. I should be doing this. Anyways, I'm done.
That is why I wanted to bring you on BTT for that right there.
Can I be honest with you?
No.
This team your team sucks.
Your team fucking sucks too.
Yeah, I know.
Shut the fuck up.
And I agree with it. I wholeheartedly agree with it.
I never said I didn't agree with my team sucking.
Hey, your team can't lose in the first round of the playoffs if you don't make the playoffs at all. Bet you didn't think of that, huh? At this point, if they miss the playoffs, if the Saints miss the playoffs, I really don't care.
I don't care if the Chiefs miss the playoffs at all. I'm not.
Yes,
you
you
would.
do.
Yes, you would.
Yes, you would.
I don't. No, I don't care because we're playing like crap.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Still inhaling that copium a little bit, though.
Tommy,
Whatever.
if you want to pull up the Chiefs schedule, go ahead and give our updated Maisie thoughts on how the team's going to finish this year with their record.
Who?
You, the
Me?
Chiefs. How you think the Chiefs are going to do this year? He's pulling up their record right now, or their schedule right now.
Pre-Aaron Rodgers being out with COVID, we said what?
You
6-11?
You said 6-11. I said 7-10 because I thought they were going to beat the Broncos and beat the Steelers.
Aren't those games later on?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
here is their
Remaining schedule.
remaining schedule.
These next two, oh boy.
Sunday, oh boy, indeed.
In fact, actually, because of a game between one of the teams they play in next week and one of the teams that they have in their division, I actually switched around how I think the Chiefs are going to do this year.
Alrighty. So their next game is... Dude, I can feel the rage.
From her?
Yes, I can feel it from here.
There is no rage.
Okay, alright, whatever. They play Sunday night against the Raiders in Vegas in the Death Star.
They're currently 5-4. What will their record be after that game, Macy?
They're currently 5-4. I think 6-4. Honestly, like I said, I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
Tommy?
We'll reveal our...
Okay, so that means they're going to win Sunday?
Are you
What do you
spoiling
mean?
one of your picks?
Yeah, you think the Chiefs are going to win Sunday?
No.
Oh, so 5-5.
So they'll
Yeah.
be 5
5
and 5.
wins. Okay.
Sorry, I did that
They'll
wrong.
be at
You're
home
good.
against the Cowboys after this.
I don't know. That loss to the Broncos from Derek
5 and 6.
Scott.
5-6.
5 and 6. 5 and 6.
5-6.
5 and 6. They'll have
Next.
the bye week after that.
They'll lose that one somehow.
They'll somehow lose that one.
Mahomes will throw 3 interceptions.
So they'll be 5-6. No, they'll tie.
Oh,
No, they'll tie. They'll
okay.
be 5-6 and 1.
The Lions lost the bye this week. They lost 27-24.
Make Dan Campbell even sadder.
Yeah, it was sad times.
After that, they have the Broncos at home. So they're what? 5 and...
They're 5-7 before that game.
For
5-6.
For real.
5-6 before that game.
They're 5 and 6 going into the game against Denver off of a bye week.
They'll probably lose that.
I think they win that one because it's in Arrowhead.
So you say 5 and 7.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Fox says
6.
6-6.
Yeah. I think they'll beat the Broncos at home. It's the one at Denver that I don't think they're going to beat.
No, I'm just not going to get my hopes up about it.
After that, they play at home again against the Raiders.
That's
6
another
and 7.
one.
6 and 7. Then they're on the road Thursday night against the Chargers on the short week.
That
6 and 8.
Then they play at home again against the Steelers.
no.
I don't know about that one.
I say 7 and 8.
I say 7 and 8.
I think they beat Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Then they're on the road on January 2nd in Cincinnati.
Nope.
7 and 9. It's Cincinnati at Cincinnati.
And then they finish the season on the road against Denver.
7 and 11. So I guess I'm staying at 7 and 11 then. I've just updated.
When did they play 18 games?
7 and 10. Sorry. So I guess I'm staying at 7 and 10.
I say 7 and 10. And they'll just miss the playoffs.
Duh, that won't be a just miss.
Oh wait, they will miss the playoffs.
Yeah. What about you? Based off that, your final prediction.
I'm with Brock. I'm with Brock in saying they're 7 and 10 and will miss the playoffs.
You thinking 7 and 10 or better or worse? They have 5 wins right now. Do you think they get at least 2 more?
They have 5
No,
wins.
they might get one.
So you're thinking 6 and 11?
Yeah. They might get one out of all those.
Like I said, I think they catch the Broncos at home, and I think they maybe beat the Steelers.
I'm just not going to get my hopes up about it.
Because the Steelers looked horrible. And we'll talk about the Steelers games right now.
Same with the Saints.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to get... It's like dating. You don't get your hopes up about somebody.
Relationship advice with Maisie.
Dun, 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 dun. Like
Yeah.
The more you know.
The
kind
more
of
you
piano.
know. Yeah. You want to go ahead and talk about that Steelers game Monday night? And how they got an absolute gift from the refs?
You mean how the ref took a page of WWE and took a bump?
I didn't watch that, actually.
So
I heard
my
about it,
Lord.
but I didn't watch it.
ref bump.
Pull it.
Ref bump.
Pull it. She doesn't know what that means. Pull
So
it
what
up
the
on
ref
phone.
did was
Navy just beat Virginia.
No, are you
basketball.
talking about where the player walked beside him and he bumped him?
Yeah.
ref bump.
Ref
Okay.
bump.
Yeah.
Ref bump.
Ref
Okay,
bump.
what about it?
That's what gave the Steelers
That's
the
what
win.
that's what Steelers. The
What do you
Steelers-
mean?
It was a 15-yard penalty for that.
And they got in field goal range after that.
And kicked the field goal and won.
The Steelers bumped the ref and they got...
No, the ref
Bears.
bumped. One of the Bears, like, people that got sacked. Linemen,
yeah.
or whatever.
Linebackers, linemen.
He was, like, doing a thing, and then you see the ref come in camera, and then just do it, like,
Stick his butt out.
stick his hip, like, stick his hips out and just take a bump. And then, boop, 15 yards.
I don't know. That's almost as bad as the call that I saw on... Who was it? Fuck, I can't remember who played.
The one I think it is?
Where the guy walked over him. I can't remember who played. Whatever.
I don't know. Either way, that was just so stupid. And another note, can we talk about how many Broncos fans made the trip to Dallas?
There was a lot of them.
Like, I remember calling you, and then, like, the game started, and I see just all this orange on one side of the stadium. I'm like, whoa, that's a lot.
There were a lot of Broncos fans.
Like-
Yeah, I watched that game.
A lot.
And then I switched it to...
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the Vikings
Oh,
and
yeah.
the Ravens.
Oh, yeah. Can we also talk about Josh Allen recording a sack against Josh Allen, and then Josh Allen recording an interception against Josh Allen, and then Josh Allen recording a fumble? Did I already say fumble? Mm-hmm. A sack and all that stuff, and then a win against Josh Allen.
Yep. Josh Allen's the better Josh Allen.
We have time.
Well, if you guys didn't talk about college football for so freaking long, we would have had time.
Fair point.
Wrong. I like to keep it about an hour 30.
Either way, and then Tennessee absolutely curb stomped LA, which was something I did not expect.
Yep.
Let's do picks.
Pick time!
So last week was horrible for me and Tommy.
I won!
Going
Suck
2
it,
and 2.
bitches.
You went 2-2.
Well, 3 and 2, but
Bitches.
Technically 3. Yeah.
wait. No, 2 and 2.
Yeah, you went 2
No,
and 2.
3 and 2. 3 and 2. Or 3
No,
and 1.
I think 3 and...
3 and 1. She had Cleveland, she had Green Bay, and she had the Panthers in hockey. She went 3-1. Me and you went 2-2. Or 1-3.
Yeah, she went 3-1. We
Lord.
both went 1-3.
Yeah. And then you want to...
Brock, you're on a cold streak right now.
I went 2-3 in NCAA. You went 3-2. So
I'm still riding a little high. I'm still over 500 the past couple weeks.
yeah, we shall see this week. Interesting college slate we have here. 4 games, so a smaller slate than usual for college. Tommy, first game. Oklahoma is favored by 6, going to Waco this week.
Oklahoma's still unbeaten, correct?
Somehow. They should have lost to Kansas and Texas and Kansas State.
The one against Kansas? Shut.
They should have lost that.
Shut.
They got gifts from the refs.
Shut.
I'm not even a Kansas fan and I'm saying this.
No, you're not wrong.
They shouldn't have even beat Nebraska. They should have lost to Nebraska.
They should have lost to Nebraska. This is coming from a Nebraska fan.
Well, that's an unbiased opinion.
That's it. Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
I got Baylor.
I got Baylor too because, as I talked about when we were talking the scenario for A&M, Oklahoma, I think, is getting 2 or more losses this year.
Oklahoma is just like they're just so
Carefree,
not carefree. They're just
lackadaisical out there, playing with no urgency.
they just sometimes are just flipped. Like one game they can just absolutely go out there and play like Oklahoma, and then the other they're just like
No, they haven't played like Oklahoma a game this
They're
year.
an enigma. That's the word I'm looking for.
Dude, they haven't even played like Oklahoma for a full game
But
this year.
that's why I said they're kind of an enigma this season.
So, here's a pretty apt comparison.
I've got Baylor.
They're the Chiefs. They're like the Chiefs last year.
You mean this year?
No, last year.
Yeah.
Where they had to rely on high-end talent to bail them out to win. They would get down early. I think they get down early against Baylor this week. They ain't coming back.
No, if they get down...
Baylor's got the firepower.
If they get down early and it's just a mountain they have to climb, they're not getting up that mountain.
Even if it's like 14, they're not getting up that mountain. Or getting back into
I've got
game.
Baylor.
I got Baylor. Maisie, do you want to make a pick in
Nope.
this one? Okay. Texas A&M heads to the Groves to take on Ole Miss.
College game day will be at that game, by the way.
A&M is favored by 2.5. Tommy, A&M.
This game is gonna be so good.
I got A&M. Ole Miss got smoked by Bama. A&M beat Bama.
You also forget that there's one like out of nowhere, hella crazy scenario that Ole Miss can win the SEC West.
There is, but it is literally Bama losing all their games.
So many things need to happen.
It's basically Bama needs to lose the remainder of their games. Like, that's pretty much what it boils down to.
Wait, what's our 2:30 game on SEC? What's our 2:30 game on CBS?
I don't know. Anyway, Tommy, do you have A&M or Ole Miss?
Oh, that's why. Our 2:30 game is Georgia, Tennessee.
Wow, I didn't care.
I'm just wondering to know.
Who cares? Do you have A&M or Ole Miss?
Dude, I don't know. This one is so hard because I like.
Tommy
picking
has Ole Miss because he loves Ole Miss and he's picked Ole Miss every game this year.
No, I'll go A&M. No, Ole Miss. No, Ole Miss. Ole
Oh
Miss.
my god.
I can't. This is such a hard game to pick.
Next game.
Fine, Ole Miss.
Indecisive woman.
Ole Miss.
NC State takes on Wake Forest for the battle of for the Coastal Division in the ACC. Wake Forest is 2.5. They're at home.
I'll let you pick first.
Wake Forest. They got embarrassed last week. They're going to be pissed off. NC State's coming in. They haven't really done much of anything. They're winning this game.
I'll go Wake Forest.
All right. And because Maction's happening right now, so we can't get
Yay!
one quick.
Let's
The
go!
game that we are doing this week, FCS once again. Tommy, Eastern Washington at UC Davis. Eastern Washington is 6-1. UC Davis is 7-0. I have UC Davis because why not?
Yeah, why not? UC Davis.
So we only differ on the Ole Miss game.
God, that's just such a... God, this...
Please let me win this week. Anyway,
In college.
Maisie
What?
is now being brought in for Picks in the NFL.
NFL. Woo woo.
Oh, try to be more happy about that. Why don't you?
She was gloating while we were at dinner.
She was.
She was gloating that she beat us. You did. No, you did.
Okay, sorry, I'm a woman. And
No,
my
I'm not.
emotions
No, that's
switch
fine.
up.
That has nothing to do with it.
God damn.
The first game is Tommy's lowly New Orleans Saints
Womp.
on the road, laying 3, taking on the Titans, who are just killing everyone right now.
Titans for
However,
sure.
struggled against my Colts.
Nobody gives a rat ass. Titans.
Brock, who gives a shit?
I do.
Titans. Titans, honestly.
Titans.
Sorry.
Titans.
They're
I'm not picking my Saints because I know they're not going to
Trevor
win.
Siemian is not the answer for you guys at quarterback right now.
Really?
Oh my god.
You don't. Really? You don't say.
Macy,
You
what are
don't-
you saying "oh my god" for?
Nothing.
Really?
Exactly.
Really? You don't say.
All right, next game up. Cleveland travels to New England. New England is a
Cleveland.
2.5-point favorite. Cleveland has no Nick Chubb this week.
Here's the problem. If you and me pick against Cleveland, they always win. If we both pick Cleveland, they lose.
Well, go ahead and pick Cleveland, because I'm taking New England. They're looking really good right now.
Cleveland?
No,
New England. I am not sold on the Browns because of that loss to Pittsburgh.
Oh my god.
He's not wrong, though.
But anyways, Cleveland for me. I don't care.
Screw it. I'll go Cleveland.
All right, I'll take New England.
That means
Macy's
that means they're gonna lose this week. By the way, just throwing that out there.
Macy's
Thanks, Tommy, for your bad luck.
You're welcome.
Macy's Kansas City Chiefs are a 2.5-point favorite somehow on the
What?
road.
Yeah.
On the road.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
On
said.
the road as they travel to the Death Star in Vegas to take on the Raiders.
Did you say Death Star?
Have
That's
you not
a Nick-
seen what it looks like on the outside?
Yeah,
it
looks like
straight
the Death
up
Star.
looks like the Death Star.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tommy, who do you got in this one? I think I know who Macy has.
Who do I
Based
have?
off our interactions earlier where she said that she had the Chiefs losing this game
I
and
mean-
going 5-5.
I mean, I feel like they'll lose this game, but I'll go with them.
She's going with the Chiefs.
She's going.
All right.
You're picking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right, Tommy, who do you got?
The autumn.
The
The autumn wind
Oh.
is a pirate.
Oh my god.
Ew.
I got the Raiders. The Raiders. Hey, guess what? Just win, baby.
I hope they bounce back because of that loss in East Rutherford this past week. I got the Raiders.
This has been.
I'm not
This
too
is-
confident in this pick, but I'm taking the Raiders.
What's the next game?
Final game in the NFL before we go to our bonus game of the week.
Oh god.
Minnesota Vikings travel to SoFi Stadium to take on the Chargers. The Chargers are 2.5-point favorite.
Oh, this one's hard for me.
Chargers. I got the Chargers.
I don't know. This one's hard.
This game should be relatively really easy to pick.
Are you sure about that?
They did go into OT with the Ravens. The Minnesota Vikings did.
And the
Did
Ravens
they-
blew out the Chargers.
I still have the Chargers.
I don't know. I'm at a toss up.
You gotta pick one.
Yeah.
I
Let's pick
know.
You can't pick a tie because it's never
5,
gonna happen.
4, 3, 2.
Chargers.
I think they're not going to outright win, but I don't think Chargers are going to win more, aren't going to win by 3 or more.
I
So
feel like it might go back into OT.
I feel like it might be a 2-point
Whoever has
win.
whoever has the ball in field goal range will win this game.
The two teams with the worst field goal luck.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Immediately a kicking game.
Yeah. God, don't put that evil upon the world.
Oh my god! It's time for the best game of them all.
It is time for the best game of the week. Tommy, this is a weird one. I know who we're both picking in this one.
Yeah, you
The
guys-
Liberty North High School
football?
Eagles travel to the Park Hill South High School Panthers for the District
I was
4,
gonna say, District 4?
championship game. Park Hill South comes in undefeated. Liberty North has a single loss to Bentonville at start of the year.
Where the hell is Bentonville anyway?
Arkansas.
It's Arkansas. Some team in Arkansas.
Yeah. It's right next to the border.
Don't ask. It's just they just want. I have no
They
idea.
couldn't. That class in Arkansas doesn't have a lot of teams, so.
Okay. I kind of get it.
If you were a Park Hill South graduate, make some noise.
Really, you're not gonna pop. You're not gonna pop for your alma mater.
I mean,
Make some noise if you're a Park Hill South graduate.
I am. Yay me.
If you're a Liberty North graduate, make some noise.
Woo! Yeah.
EAG!
LES.
EAG! LES! Liberty North is the best!
Are you surprised? Are you surprised that we're picking North here?
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Macy's brother plays for... Well, he wears this uniform on game day.
Leave him alone. My brother does play for the team. He has played in games.
In JV games?
No,
JV
varsity.
games and varsity games.
He's basically me, but at least I got to play special teams.
Shut up, you ain't
Oh,
special.
that's a little. Oh.
I got to play.
My brother is one of those good teammates who supports his team.
You're exactly like that, by the way.
Only turned up
Shut
to
up,
11
you're not
compared
special.
to her.
You're not
Brother.
special. Shut up.
Brother.
All right. Macy has Park Hill South, I'm guessing.
Absolutely. I'm going to root for my little baby brother.
And how much will they win by?
Well, I'm not doing that.
Well,
Don't
yeah,
put that evil on me.
We ain't doing that.
I will.
Brock, we ain't doing that.
We ain't
fair
doing
enough.
that. You cannot put that evil on somebody.
Brock, I can predict what teams could. I predict what teams can win. I cannot predict scores.
Okay.
If you
How
play-
much they will win by? Because there's no line in this game, obviously.
I say
because
3
it's high
points.
school.
Huh?
You think it's a 3?
A 3-point.
It might be close. I can't, like...
You're capping it at a 2 point, or you're capping it at a 2.5 line.
I'm keeping it. I'm not. I don't.
I-
just
And
say
Park
they
Hill
might
South
win
is a favorite because they're undefeated and at home.
probably.
Ooh,
I feel like
fair
it
enough.
might
fair
be-
enough, actually. Now that I think about it,
It might be a
about
close game.
I
Yeah.
say they pull out.
Like,
a win
we're
by,
not-
I say North pulls out a win by 3.
Fucking
Dude,
perfect.
Park Hill South is actually really good this year compared to when we were there.
My
Like,
year.
Well, no, your year you beat us by 1. Your senior year, our senior year,
but
we whooped you.
Really?
We got into the first round of, like, the championship stuff, and
With
we
the
lost
playoffs?
to Staley.
I feel like
It's
I feel like
Staley.
I feel like it's flipped in basketball. Like we can always curb stomp them in football, but then with basketball, like we seem to always.
It's always a good fight in basketball.
Eh.
Because our senior year, we went to their school and won by 5 in overtime.
don't-
Shit, that's right.
On
I forgot
Safari
about
night.
that. On Safari night.
Safari night, and it was their silent night. Anyway, so to recap, picks, me and Tommy both have Baylor. I have A&M, he has Ole Miss. We both have Wake Forest, and we both have UC Davis. When it comes to the NFL, we all have the Titans. That means the Saints are going to win
Yeah, that
this
means the
week.
Saints are gonna win. Fuck yes.
Tommy and Macy have the Browns.
Ass.
Tommy and Macy have the Browns. I have the Patriots.
As long as they cover.
The Chiefs.
What? Am I wrong?
Macy has the Chiefs. Me and Tommy have the Raiders.
The Raiders. Dun-dun-dun. The autumn wind is a pirate.
I have the Vikings. Tommy and Macy both have the Chargers. Macy has her alma mater, Park Hill South. And me and Tommy have EAG!
Oh, sorry.
EAG!
LES.
Liberty North. And yeah, that is our picks for this week. And prepare for Macy to win again because God knows why.
Macy is all-knowing and all-seeing.
She says that after she went 0-4 her first week.
Yeah, you went 0-4 your first week.
Oh, eat a bag of dicks.
You're more likely to do that, but...
Yeah. Just because you hate gummy stuff, I'm gonna go buy you a bag of gummy dicks just so you can have them.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Anyway, I think this podcast has ran long enough. We've talked about candy. We've talked about football.
Brock's hate for Swedish redfish, which I just find absolutely absurd.
Gummies overall.
I find that so absurd. Blasphemous. Blasphemous.
Blasphemy. That's just mind-boggling, bro. Like, you have befuddled me. Like,
Brock,
Could you say
Brock,
that
you know what you did? Hold on. You know
Oh,
what you
he's
did?
gonna do
You
it.
know what you did? You schmeckledorfed me.
I was waiting for it. I was wondering which one of you was going to say it. Gonna do the line.
I've been schmeckledorfed.
We've been hoodwinked Bamboozled.
Me and Macy have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived. That you hate Swedish redfish.
And
what?
And gummies.
And Speckledorf.
And Schmeckledorf. But that's not the bit Stephen A.
I
did.
know. Oh, I know what you were going for, but yes, apparently I've let both of them down with that comment. Oh well.
I thought we were friends.
We are friends.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Wow, alright. So tune in next week where I'm the only one on the podcast, apparently.
Shit. You and Tommy will do our own podcast.
Oh, you're actually going to start in the weeds?
If he loses this week, what should his punishment be?
Why are we doing
punishments? You have to eat a whole bag of gummies.
You have to eat a whole bag of Swedish redfish.
Oh my god.
If you lose this week. If you lose this week.
And not throw them up. Oh.
If you lose this week. If we tie, you're off the hook.
If we tie... How could we tie?
In NFL, yes. Because she doesn't do college football.
Yeah, I don't do college football.
So if I beat him in college football, that doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count. You're off the hook. But if I do beat you in college football, you're going to have to eat some Swedish redfish.
Me and you cannot tie.
In college football?
No.
That's what I said.
In NFL.
Yeah, because we all three.
Oh, that's Titans. Right. You picked the Pats.
Yeah. Pats. I have the Pats.
That was a loud one.
Well, no, we... no. We can tie.
I thought you picked the Vikings.
Yeah, and I also picked the Pats, so we can tie.
But I picked the Browns.
And you also picked the Chargers.
Okay.
So, either one of those go,
Yeah. Okay.
And then we tie. Anyway, anyone else have anything else to plug?
Shout out Swedish redfish, one of the best sweet candies out there.
Tommy's apparently trying to get a sponsor for us.
Hell yeah.
Anyone else got anything to plug? Maisie, got anything to plug? Life updates, anything?
Swedish redfish are the best.
I
Nothing.
don't know.
Cool. Sweet. Nothing. Awesome.
Nothing.
How'd your date go? Because we did talk about that on the last... No, we didn't talk about that.
No, we didn't. But now that you brought it up, thanks.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
It went great. And I have a second date for, the first time in my life. Instead of being...
Woo!
Instead of being led on and ghosted, typical
That's good.
douchebag stuff that people do.
That's good. You got anything else to plug?
No, not really.
Okay.
Although I am might go to Dick's Sporting Goods and go get some sour apple.
Gum.
Big League Chew.
Nice voice crack.
Cute.
Screw you.
Hit puberty.
I do have something to plug.
What?
It was pretty big. Tommy, it is finally finished. The script has been finished for...
Brother, this thing is 10 pages. You're going to have to put this in parts.
That's the plan, because you're editing it. Remember, you agreed to do that.
Yeah. I
Loser.
did. I did. Yeah. Go ahead. Come on.
I won't reveal the subject matter yet until we have the first part edited. But the script is done. It is 10 pages.
Brother, this thing is 10 pages.
Yeah, it is. 10. I don't know when to say that the first version or the first episode will be ready yet, because I have to still start doing voiceover for it. But it's ready. The first big project that we've done on this channel, sports related, a topic that me and Tommy hold pretty dear, and I think Maisie has a small place in her heart for it.
For what?
The subject matter of the docuseries.
We'll tell you after we're done recording.
Oh, not really. Not for that sport.
Okay. Well,
Salvi, not even in the MVP talk, is straight criminal.
Yeah, that's... Simeon!
Trevor Simeon.
I thought we were trying to wrap this up.
I'll just release the candy by itself, the candy part by itself. Let's keep going.
No, I'm going to wrap it up. The fact that Trevor Simeon is in MVP candidates and not Salvador Perez, who was tied with Vlad Guerrero for home runs this season in the American League.
And holds 3, it is number 1 in 3 of the categories in the major leagues right now.
Straight criminal.
But but whatever. Who cares?
Straight criminal.
Also, criminal Whit Merrifield didn't win a Gold Glove. Neither did Salvador Perez,
Who won the Gold Glove?
the A's guy, the A's catcher.
He did have a somewhat decent.
He did, but it was not Salvi.
It's true.
But congratulations to Michael A. Taylor and Benny Biceps. Let's go! The outfield is looking extra special right now, Tommy.
Extra
And with
crazy.
Kyle
Who would have thought a guy not named Alex Gordon
in left field.
in left field, no less,
Would
won
win.
a Gold Glove?
For the Royals.
It's crazy to think. But other than that, this has been this edition of Big Time Talkers. I've been Tommy Haley.
Oh, I'm next?
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
So go ahead and restart that, I guess.
Sorry.
What?
This has been Big Time Talkers. My name's Maisie Shear.
Brock Gordon, I guess we're just doing this out of random order now.
And I'm Tommy Haley.
Wow, I feel...
And we'll see y'all, what, next Tuesday?
No, me and you will see them Monday for the next episode of Wayne.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We'll see y'all Monday for Wayne.
Yeah. Woo! Which, did we decide what
What
we're
are we
reviewing?
doing for Wayne?
Ric Flair 30 for 30.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Ric Flair. We're reviewing the Ric Flair doc that ESPN did.
We're reviewing Nature Boy.
So, and nothing else has happened in wrestling.
No
so
releases have happened. I haven't known yet. Crossing our fingers.
When does Full Gear happen?
This Saturday.
Okay, so we'll talk about Full Gear. Cool, that's something to talk about. But until Wayne, with Full Gear and the Nature Boy documentary, I've been Brock Gordon.
I'm Tommy Haley.
I'm Maisie Shear. Peace out, Girl Scouts.
So I guess she's saying her last name now. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Bye.